Viewers, voting in the high-stakes BMC elections took place today. The counting will begin at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Who will be Mumbai ka Raja? Will Maharashtra see a triple-engine Sarkar? Will we get to know all of this in a few hours from now? And in fact, the BMC elections have happened after almost 8 years. Hence, the stakes are very high for political parties as well as voters. This election brought estranged Thackeray cousins together. Was it a misstep or a masterstroke? Because for decades, BMC has remained a bastion of the undivided Sena. The results will decide whether voters prefer Sena under Eknath Shinde or Uddhav Thackeray. Will Congress be able to taste victory finally? Remember, the Grand Old Party has ditched its partners in the Mahavikas Aghadi and went with Prakash Ambedkar's Vanchit Bahujan Aghadi. Now, this election saw very interesting new equations. For the 227-member BMC, the BJP contested on 137 seats. Shinde Sena on 90. However, Ajit Pawar's NCP decided to go solo. Let's also tell you what the JVC exit poll is showing in terms of the numbers that are being projected at this point of time. We're looking at these kind of numbers. In fact, as far as Mumbai is concerned, we're looking at Mahayuti between 129 to 146, Shiv Sena UBT 54 to 64, 21 to 25 is what Congress VBA alliance is looking at. Others 6 to 9 are the numbers. This is, of course, as far as JVC's exit poll is concerned. There's also a poll of poll numbers. And what do these numbers say? Those numbers also pretty much on the same pattern, slightly higher over here. 126 to 139 is for BJP and allies. Sena UBT and allies at 61 to 70. Congress and allies 18 to 22. Others 7 to 11 is what the poll of poll really says. What are we also looking at in terms of the actual numbers as to who comprises the voter of Mumbai? 37% of the voters are Marathi, 14% Gujarati, 16% are North Indians. There's also Muslims at 19%, South Indians at 7%, others at 7%. Very significant, since the politics of insider-outsider identities has been evoked time and again through the course of this entire campaign. Now, what are we also looking at in terms of the entire election? There, of course, can't be an election without a controversy. Let's first tell you about the ink story. During counting, some videos emerged on social media showing voters allegedly removing indelible ink mark from their fingers using acetone. The Thackeray cousins targeted the Election Commission, claiming the ink being applied was getting easily removed with hand sanitizer. Congress leader Sachin Sawant shared a video demonstrating the same. State Election Commission issued a clarification saying the same marker pen and chemical have been in use since 2011. And once the ink dries, it can't be removed. This prompted a reaction from the CM as well. Listen in.
ये तो गंभीर है। इसका मतलब ये है कि चुनाव आयोग और अगर मैं आरोप लगाऊं कि सत्ताधारी पक्ष है उनकी मिलीभगत है कि
अभी मैंने ये मार्कर मेरे को लगाया हुआ है। अब इसको मिटा के दिखाइए। देखिए कहीं मिट रहा है। देखिए आपके सामने कर रहा हूँ कहीं मिट रहा है। ऐसा है कि हो सकता है कि किसी का इसके ऊपर ऑब्जेक्शन हो। इलेक्शन कमीशन ने देखना चाहिए और कुछ इस्तेमाल करना है तो करना चाहिए। मैं तो बोलता ऑयल पेंट करना तो ऑयल पेंट करिए। चुनाव निष्पक्ष होने चाहिए।
There was yet another controversy. In fact, this was around the deployment of Bhagwa guards by the Thackeray cousins outside polling booths to keep a check on bogus voting. On camera, they even justified violence, threatening that they won't spare any duplicate voters. Listen in.
सत्ताधारी नेते असं म्हणतात घेतला तर त्यांच्यावर कारवाई केली जाईल असं अमित साटम यांनी सकाळी सांगितलेलं आहे.
प्रश्न अमित साटमने या गोष्टी बोलू नयेत आता, कळलं का? आज निवडणुकीचा आज मतदानाचा दिवस आहे. आम्हाला जे हवं ते आम्ही करू.
And of course, there was another controversy that erupted over the use of the PADU machines, backup machines, in case the display unit of an EVM shuts down. Even before the voting could begin, opposition used this as an opportunity to say that government is using Election Commission to just win elections. Let's quickly open this up and take it across to our guest. Joining us with us is Ali Daruwala, who's a spokesperson of the BJP. Advocate Susie Ben Shah, spokesperson of the Shiv Sena Shinde, is with us. We also have Kishore Tiwari, political analyst, joining us, and Sakshana Salgar is spokesperson of the NCP. Let me start first and foremost with Advocate Susie Ben Shah. What we've seen from the Bhagwa guards to the allegations of the voting ink being used, the repeated allegations coming in from the opposition is that there is some kind of misuse of the Election Commission, and there is an attempt at using duplicate voters, and therefore it's not a level playing field. It is a fixed one, is the charge coming in. Your response?
Good evening to everyone. And I think we had a very good election, free and fair election. As far as the ink is concerned, I have no doubt in my mind that all elections should be free and fair. All of us in the Mahayuti believe in that. Assuming for a minute there was some confusion about the ink, you must have seen yourself the way the way he was rubbing hard to remove it. Still, there was still a mark. So if you are just out to prove and create doubts and confusions over all democratic institutions and how, we have nothing to say, but they must make a complaint to the Election Commission. The Election Commission should have a look at it, and as our CM said laughingly, then maybe just put an oil paint. So all in all, it was a good election, free and fair election. If there are complaints, go to the Election Commission, and I'm sure the Election Commission will suitably take action and satisfy your doubts. But proper protocol needs to be followed. This Bhagwa Guard, they're a bunch of goons. They have no knowledge about the election rules, the code of conduct, the procedure that you have to take. When you find some complaints, make a complaint, but to hit out people, to threaten them, to intimidate them. I think this is Mumbai. They've seen through...
Kishore Tiwari, who has given this right? Who has given this right to employ Bhagwa Guards? It's extra constitutional. There is a police, there is an election commission. If you have a problem, then use the official channels to complain.
Is there any complaint? We have taken the law in the hand. There are complaints that BJP was distributing the money. BJP was using these bogus ink. So we have to safeguard the democracy to make the election fair, free and fair. That has not been done. We kept the guard, and it was for the protection of democracy. And there is a mockery is going on all over Maharashtra. The money was being given to the voters without any police protection. And everywhere.
No, but
everywhere.
Kishore Tiwari, even if that is the case, let me assume for a minute what you're saying is true. There's a BJP spokesperson who can respond to you on that. But the point is, there are legal methods. If you have videos, if there is proof, if there are witnesses, surely you can file an FIR.
Give complaint to the Election Commission.
To Election Commission.
The money is being distributed.
Why wouldn't you do that? Because you see, tomorrow, if this starts happening in other states and other political parties, your rivals start doing the same thing, certainly you will not like it.
Madhav, this is not my complaint. The complaint is from Sushiben Shah's Shiv Sena that there was a manipulation, there was a bogus voting, and there was a money being given to the voters, and bogus voting was in fact.
Where did I say that? What are you talking? I said your goons there were threatening and intimidating people. They have no authority. They have no power. Mumbai ka Marathi
Madhav Sushiben Shah is saying MNS workers as a goon. If there is a goon, you don't defame the people. I will take you to the court of law. This is very bad.
No, please go to the court of law. The whole problem is you're not going to the court of law. You're saying we will do everything ourselves. That is the whole problem.
Get into the habit of doing that.
That is, well, I'm not going to justify anybody calling anybody goon, but this behavior, certainly a call to violence, is not something that is acceptable. Hum tang tod denge. This kind of language is extremely provocative. That too a day before elections, it looks very clearly like intimidation. But let me bring in the BJP. Ali Daruwala, your response to what's being stated here by Kishore Tiwari, because he is alleging that there's money power being misused by the BJP. Your response to him?
Yeah, I can make out one thing over here. Good evening to you, to my bench, and Salgar ma'am, and Kishore Ji. Kishore Ji is not convinced with the Bhagwa Brigade. He is not convinced with vote chori. He is not convinced at all. You can make out from Kishore Ji. Had Kishore Ji been violated, he would have been very fearful from the word go. Anyway, we have got 4 layers over here. 4 layers. You cannot penetrate all these 4 layers. First is the first row of people are the government officers. You go, you show your Aadhaar card, then they loudly call out your name. The second row is of teachers who are educated, who are very well educated and trained by officers. After, when you call out their name, they cancel your thing, and then on the third row they give you the voting slip. After that, you go and you press the button. And all this, mind you, all this is recorded on camera. And one vague incident in a Muslim-dominated area called Mumra, over there, one lady tried to do it, and she was caught doing this over here. And I can assure you over here, the same thing.
What is the Padu machine?
One second.
What is the Padu machine?
Coming to that, Kishorji, don't divert. Please don't divert. I know you don't do it. And the ink that is used is chlorine nitrate over here, which is the liquid ink which is in the bottle has only been put in a pen for reason of for reason of transport, and it is very nice. It is very nice, and it is very clean system that is being done. It's not smudge. And the people who try to smudge it, one second, just 5 seconds over here.
But one moment. No, Mr. Tiwari, the others who have not even spoken. NCP SP spokesperson has not even given any opening comment. Please allow others to make the point. But I must ask you this, Ali Daruwala, if it is indeed a system, just a second, the Election Commission has said that it's since 2011 that this has been allowed. But the point is, there are dozens of videos on social media. Even some of our reporters try to remove it. And, there are videos which are using acetone or some other material, and they're able to remove it with acetone, with sanitizer, etc. How is that happening?
Madhav, look at the effort going into it. You don't have all day, you don't have all months to go for voting. Over here, it's within a matter of time, and there are people sitting over there. There are 90,000 BLOs over there, 4 inside and 4 outside. How can you penetrate? Is this some Gaza camp that you're trying to penetrate? Over here, it is transparent, it is under video, you've got police security. It is not as easy as they're saying. But nevertheless, what I'm trying to put across over here, it is the trump that has been blown. It is a trumpet of defeat. Pehla tha chokidar chore.
Okay, you're making bahanas. Okay, it is bahanas that are being made for defeat. This is preparation for defeat. Sakshara Salgar, respond to that.
Absolutely.
Got your point, Mr.
Last few
Daruwala, let her
minutes, and
respond.
I heard a debate. Actually, I want to, with a huge respect, I want to clear this. BJP, NCP, Ajit Pawar alliance, Shiv Sena, Shinde Sena alliance, they make a huge trouble in Mumbai. They purposely invite Anna Malai from Tamil Nadu to divide and rule. उन्होंने assembly election में they said कटेंगे पटेंगे. This time उन्होंने कहा हिंदू ही बनेगा महापौर. So this kind of strategy, bullshit strategy, they are.
No abuses, please. There's no need to abuse. Let's keep it civil, please.
I respect it. Please, this is my time. I want to clear this. There was no such agenda of a BJP and Shinde Sena behind this election. But what was they are preparing and presenting like कि Hindu versus फिर से मुस्लिम था. यही था क्योंकि हिंदू महापौर बनेगा. यही था उनका. उनको BMC problems, BMC agenda, BMC development. They didn't talk about that. Anna Malai was a big issue for them. Devendra ji defending Anna Malai.
Who used the word Rasmalai and Lungi?
He did not.
Who said all that?
Why they use the word कि Mumbai is not part of the Maharashtra? That's why Raj sir told Rajji told कि this is the Mumbai.
I don't think he used those words. He just said Mumbai is an international city. Not only for Maharashtra.
He said Mumbai is not the city of the Maharashtra. It is an international city.
Only city of Maharashtra.
Ali Daruwala. Did he say that Mumbai is not a part of Maharashtra?
This is
correct.
Mumbai nahi. He purposely said
city
Bombay.
of the nation.
He purposely said Bombay. Bombay is not the correct word. Mumbai is the correct
just one
word.
second. Let people understand. See, there are millions of people who are watching this show. They have the right to know the truth. He just said Mumbai is not only owned as a part of Maharashtra. It is an international city. It belongs to all of India. He was trying to speak highly about Mumbai, but as usual, it was twisted over here, and it was blown out of proportion. And my chief minister, one second, Salgar,
He was speaking for the divide and rule.
Salgar tai ekaz minute. And my chief minister went on to say that Annamalai has got very small, limited knowledge about Maharashtra. He has spoken out of content, and even immediately he spoke to Annamalai. He spoke about Annamalai saying this is wrong, and it is wrong.
Madhav, I will add.
Mumbai is very much part of Maharashtra. It is the heart of Maharashtra. It is the motherland of Marathas over here.
I was not
I am clarifying over here.
He yesterday
Salgar, ma'am.
explained about this.
But in one of the reactions, Mr. Daruwala, CM also said he doesn't understand Hindi, whereas Annamalai spoke in English.
I said my CM spoke against him. My CM did not defend him, and no one is defending. It is blown on a proportion. It is limited knowledge on Maharashtra, on Marathi, and he's a Tamil. He's a Tamilian. He doesn't know much. He doesn't know much about it. But that doesn't mean we.
But Sakshana ji, simple question is this: at the end of the day, by getting into this politics of North Indian, South Indian, that we've seen even Sena UBT, and in fact, Kishore Tiwari should answer that question. What is being attempted, Kishore Tiwari? Yes, there is, of course, every city, every language, every culture is very important. But at the end of the day, it is a cosmopolitan city. Maybe the phrases that he used were politically, not nuanced. They could have been better articulated. But at the end of the day, the point he was making is that Mumbai belongs to all of India.
Correct?
No. Annamalai is the senior IPS officer. What he spoke, that is absolutely correct. But Mumbai belongs to Marathi Manus. That was the argument of Raj Thackeray. And it belongs to Maharashtra only and Marathi Manus only. But the main issue, Madhav,
who is saying it's not part of Maharashtra? But are you saying this language of Rasmalai, Lungi Pungi, all this is correct?
No, that is the style of Raj Thackeray.
You are in alliance with him, so you will have to justify why you are with him. If he is using wrong language, condemn it.
How the people have taken
nothing wrong in that.
That will be tomorrow we are meeting. We will discuss the thing. It evokes the Marathi sentiments or not. That we will see tomorrow. But today it is proven that Deva Bhau has made the Lok Shahi to the bogus Shahi. Bogus Shahi, that is a duplicate ink, has allowed the bogus voters to vote, and that will reflect into the result.
Sir, where is the bogus Shahi? Can you give us the incidents? And how many official complaints have you filed?
We have been sending the videos over the videos, and luckily, Times Now journalist was in the field, check it, and it was the truth.
No, tell us the numbers, sir. If you are saying that, is this a preparation basically to tomorrow? The BJP is saying that this is a preparation for losing the election. You're already finding bahanas. Vote chori in other states. Now it is, of course, a similar charge that we're seeing here in BMC.
BJP is overconfident by bringing the Padu machine, and they have violated the code of conduct by saying Hindu will be the mayor. They
Okay, let me bring in tomorrow. And in fact, Kishore Tiwari, what if the result comes in your favor? It will still be a fixed election.
They must resign then.
No. Then it will be a free and fair election.
वाह क्या लॉजिक है किशोर तिवारी. जीत गए तो फ्री एंड फेयर है, हार गए तो फिक्स्ड इलेक्शन है. ये तो बहाना ही बना रहे हैं आप. नेवरदलेस, सुजीबेन शाह, पाडू मशीन आप लोग लेकर आए इलेक्शन फिक्स करने के लिए. प्लीज रिस्पॉन्ड टू देम.
Not at all. This is absolutely done in fighting the spirit. You've seen Mumbaikars have spoken. Annamalai ji came, whatever they wanted to spread the rumors, below the belt comments. Mumbai has spoken. We are firmly on the saddle. Our next mayor will be from the Mahayuti. Bhagwa fadkega, Mahayuti ka fadkega. Now the other pundits, my friend Sakshama was saying something. Now what do they know about Mumbai? They don't even have 2% vote share in Mumbai. Now they are giving sermons on us. Now how that can be tolerated? You please understand today why we are getting this kind of mandate is because we had good candidates, we have organized ourselves strength. We work together, we have focused. The upwardly mobile Mumbaikar, the youth, the Marathi Manus have voted for progress, for Vikas. They've voted for mobility. They know, they've realized that the only person who can deliver is the Mahayuti Sarkar. We are doing so in Maharashtra. We have the backing and the support of Government of India. And if Mumbai wants to grow, prosper and truly become a financial capital, truly a cosmopolitan country. It has to be under the leadership of Devendra Fadnavis ji, under Eknath Rao ji Shinde, under Mahayuti government.
Okay.
So therefore, all the myths, all the dialogues, all the bogus campaign, and also doubting on institutions.
Okay.
They have nothing else to do but spread rumors every time, keep doubting the institutions.
Okay, respond to that. Let me bring in
Sakshana.
Sakshana. Since you've responded to Sakshana, I'm going to give her a chance to rebut you. At the end of the day, Sakshana Salman, your party has minimal to no presence in Mumbai. Exactly. That is the point being made, number one.
Actually,
and number
I want to tell the nation, whole Mumbai and state knows that in Mumbai BMC, Shiva Sena has a huge mandate last 30-40 years. Even Sushiben ma'am also knows this. So we give the more seats to Shiva Sena and Raj Thackeray party. There is no doubt. There is हमको बहुत बुरा लगने वाली कोई चीज नहीं है. जैसे कि पुणे में हम है तो हम है, पुणे में एनसीपी है तो हम लड़ेंगे ज्यादा. वैसे मुंबई में ज्यादा वो लोग हैं तो उनको देंगे ना. मुंबई बाला साहब ठाकरे का था, बाला साहब ठाकरे का है और वो रहेगा. कल हम रिजल्ट देखेंगे मैम. I'm still waiting. मैं एग्जिट पोल पर भरोसा नहीं करती. It's just a sample survey. Lakhs of voters donate their vote, they cast their vote. Just wait for 15 hours. कल भगवा फड़के और ठाकरे का भगवा फड़केगा. अलायंस का भगवा फड़केगा, आप देखिएगा.
तो मैम तो इलेक्शन फ्री एंड फेयर है कि नहीं है? ये मशीन का इतना रोना धोना फिर क्यों हो रहा है?
No, I saw on your television, on respected electronic media, I saw the all incident throughout the day. That ink, they are, just sanitizer, even water से थोड़ा साबुन भी लगाएं तो निकल जाता है. देखा है हमने टीवी पर. हम तो
Okay, no, but मैं सिंपल सवाल आपसे ये पूछ रहा हूँ. मैं आपसे सिंपल सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ. Is the election rigged or is it not rigged?
In the history of election commission of the state, election commissioner declared that after the code of conduct, आप घर home to home प्रचार कीजिए. What was that?
Respond, Ali Darwala, respond.
Answer. Yeah. Under section 227AA, you can, individual can do door-to-door prachar. He can meet people, provided they are not more than 4. Ma'am doesn't know, she is not well equipped with the knowledge. Individual one-to-one is allowed under section 227A. Point number 1. Point number 2, over here, I'd like to tell my sister Salgar ma'am over here not to speak so much against the BJP over here, because Sharad Pawar ji has already aligned with Ajit Pawar ji, and tomorrow after the thumping victory she may have to take each and every words back, because Ajit Pawar ji, Sharad Pawar ji have aligned and they may come into the alliance, Mahayuti alliance. Salgar ma'am, please use guarded words over here. I am suggesting you as a brother, just go easy on this. A and B over here, I am telling you about this ink issue has been raised after 4 p.m. today. Till morning, everything was going on. When they saw the winds change.
Sakshana Salgar, let her answer that. Sakshana Salgar, after BMC elections,
I know that BJP
after BMC elections, will you go together? Ajit Pawar and Sharad Pawar, will they go together? Answer the question.
No, not at all, not at all.
Not at all.
Even, please, I want to tell the nation, please ask Devendra ji. They completely saying on ABP Madha Marathi channel that me and Ajit Pawar purposely separated because we want to own the elections of the PMC and Pune Municipal Corporation. Please check it. आप लोग हैं diplomacy वाले, आप हैं double doorship वाले. Now please don't talk to me about Sharad Pawar sir, please. We have a separate party. We have 8 MPs in parliament.
So, no, but the point is then why were you fighting these elections together?
There is an alliance. Karyakartas demand.
Karyakartas did the alliance. The leaders don't make the alliance. Karyakartas make the alliance.
This alliance. What about Devendra ji? 70,000 crores का सिंचन घोटाला करने वाले के साथ पार्टी में सत्ता बनाते हैं.
Party supremo will.
Chit bhi meri, pat bhi meri. Ma'am, that's the only thing I can say in response to your logic. Chit bhi meri, pat bhi meri. All right, Susie Ben Shah, your response.
No. This is all. She is living in some kind of an utopia. She really doesn't know. She's not. She has no grip of Mumbai. The reason that NCP, SP is aligned and speaking to Ajit Pawar, because they are also grappling for relevance. You see the Nagar Parishad and Nagar Palika elections in the bastion of Baramati. Supriya Sule was wiped up.
Yeah.
Ajit Dada swept. Ajit Dada with the Mahayuti support.
Okay.
swept Mahayuti.
Who will
Where
ultimately
are
be
they?
successful?
In
What will
Satara.
happen in Mumbai?
Supposedly
Mumbai is,
the-
and let's remember why BMC is so significant. BMC actually has a budget of over 70,000 crores, which is bigger than some of the states in our country. And that's why, of course, it's the biggest city. It's Asia's biggest budget in terms of a municipal corporation. Who will ultimately be victorious? Will the Thackerays be able to retain their bastion, or will there be a saffron surge as the exit polls are predicting? Let's leave it there. Ali Daruwala, Suzy Benshaw, Kishore Tiwari, Sakshita Salkar, thanks so much for joining us.